Pot filler, pot filler, pot filler, pot filler, pot filler. All right, let's do LSF. There's drama. Destiny's take on a Sounds House drama.
If he wants to buy a big ass house, let him buy a big ass house.
Yeah, let me guess. I'm exactly like Jeff Bezos. If Jeff Bezos also lives in a society,
So
what
he
does
can
that
do it.
make
That's
it?
fine.
All the shit.
But I think it's a little funny when a guy spends his whole life shitting on somebody like Bezos and then signs an exclusive contract with Bezos so that he can make millions of dollars to go and buy $1 million mansions. That's funny to me.
Yeah, no, it's socialism is when poor. We've gone over this.
Also, the thing is, there's a discussion to be had about it. Maybe. Who cares really that much? But there are so many bad arguments that are thrown out on all sides of it. Like, one is that, like, it's LA, dude. $3 million is an average house. Shut the fuck up, okay? His house isn't even that big. It was like 4,000 square feet.
It's not. It's 3,800 square feet, and it is big. It's the biggest house I have, I guess, been inside of. Wait, didn't someone say he defended me?
The lot is like 6,000. It's a decent sized house, okay? He has to have a place to put his mom. Bro, she has to live in West Hollywood. My mom literally said...
This is what I find remarkably strange, because it's like, no, my mom doesn't have to live in West Hollywood. I want to live in West Hollywood. And I personally don't understand why, like, this random fucking basement dwelling weirdo has any say on the matter, any more than, like, dumbasses on the fucking internet. Like, yeah, I'm going to live where I want to fucking live, dude. Like, I'm not going to move to fucking Omaha, Nebraska, dude. Hey, jealousy's a disease, love. Okay, get well soon. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Honey, if we don't live in West Hollywood, I'm gonna fucking hate you. There's so many dog shit arguments being thrown out. I don't really care that much about it.
Yeah, certainly. I'm sure he doesn't care that much about it. Let's take a look at something here, okay? Let's see. He doesn't care that much about it, right? I mean, I'm sure. How many of the fucking Destiny subreddit posts are just about me, dude? Let's take a look. Big oofs on LSF today.
As flex.
Top 10 things that did not age well. That's a post of me. Okay, I'm clicking on all of these. Okay. Let's look. Top 10 things that did not age well. Big oofs on LSF. Guys, you bought the cheapest. POV, you're moving to the poor parts of Beverly Hills. Shit post Pepe laugh. Okay, that's just Destiny on meth. No, bro, she has changed. While Destiny's on meth, Vosh has been taking roids. Melina, sorry. My face when I shit on rich people's houses all day and then buy one, so I need to reprogram my audience. Sweatstiny. Hasan reacts to envy. Destiny is wrong. Hasan has never exploited a worker in his life. John sees the light. Or the Twitter. You'll watch the pool. I'll watch the skies. It's getting crazy out here. Mike Veers, when Hasan stream starts, he's like, literally all of the fucking posts. All of the pros. Yeah, I saw them. I clicked on them. I saw them. Where else can I get the dumbass fucking arguments, dude? That people fucking, that people get. I mean, change it to Hasan fucking underscore Piker at this point, dude. There's more Hasan content in his own fucking subreddit than anything else.
Chat, how do I delete history?
I didn't realize, dude, even my own fucking subreddits don't talk about me that much.
I do think it's kind of funny that,
Yeah, he just thinks it's kind of funny. He certainly doesn't care about it. Because he has no content but shitting on you? God damn, dude.
I just think I think all the
I just shouldn't have fucking bought a house. Me and my mom and my whole family could just live rent-free inside of Destiny's mind. Because apparently we have a lot of space in there, okay? That's free real estate. Cold take, here's a spicier one to get the stream roll in. What is this philosophy tube not paying her rent? What? How does he think and speak so fast without getting lost? Is something we can improve? Wait, what? Talks about these subjects almost every day of his life. Oh my god. You are exploiting AWS IT workers, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah, the fucking arguments are like literally the dumbest. These are Sargon of Akkad level arguments. It's so sad what just undying and blinding hatred towards like an ideology or a person will do to an entire fucking community of supposed like debate lords who love arriving at the truth. It's really good. Thank you, P-Blows, for the 100 gifted subs. Fuck. Wow, beautifully put. You don't understand, man. We're going to support our revolutionary. He deserves it. 50 more gifted subs for the revolution. Yeah, like nobody's fucking giving me subs for the revolution, you fucking dumbasses. No one's doing that. So you're just making up a guy. I love making up a guy because that guy does not exist, so that, you know, I can make up a guy and get mad at that guy so I can have an argument. I love that. Some of the spicy fucking takes I've seen are, like Hasan shouldn't fucking work with Amazon. Like, you know, it's fine if you are working at the Amazon distribution facility, okay? Because you need it to survive. But like Hasan shouldn't have contracts with Amazon. Hasan should not be getting into a contract with Amazon. Like that's the take. It's so fucking stupid that I don't know how to respond to it. It's like straw man fallacy. What do you mean? He literally has said that. I saw the video. Motherfucker, Microsoft has contracts with Amazon. Like there is no escaping Amazon. Okay? He gets so mad apparently. I mean, look, if he wants more viewership, like here, I'll give it to him a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll give him a little bit of a fucking boost there so he can finally have some fucking content. But it's wild, dude. It's insane. It's like,
thank Bezos.
Don't work with Amazon, dude. Okay, fuck it. Yeah. It unironically goes back to that same argument. It was just like, oh, if you're advocating for better conditions for workers, one, you are, of course, not allowed to have, you're not allowed to generate income for yourself beyond what I arbitrarily have assumed is appropriate for you. So that's number one. Okay? That's the most important argument here is that, like, I'm a random guy in a fucking dark basement on the internet, and I have assigned an arbitrary number that is acceptable for you to fucking have. Okay?
Hassle.
That's it. You can't go above that number. And two, you can only complain about the current circumstances that people exist under if you yourself are suffering under those conditions. Anything outside of that, no, it's unacceptable. Why? Why is that unacceptable? It's the dumbest fucking take on the planet. It is so fucking stupid. This guy wishing you will die, crazy internet people. God, I can't wait for this dipshit to join his dog on DGG. What did he say? God, I can't wait for this dipshit to join his dog, Omega Lol. Because your sub is dead, you retard, Omega Lol. Does that mean Hasan reacted on stream already? Pepe laugh? Where's the clips of people reacting to Destiny's last stream, Abathur? Man. Man, that's good stuff, dude. Nice fucking community, dude. Holy shit. Anyway. Good guy, I guess. Nice guy. Very normal to, you know, want someone to fucking die because, you know, they're doing all right. They're doing good. Anyway. Exploiting workers is referencing the exploiting your own workers to generate profit for you while they receive crumbs law doesn't mean using things that are created through exploitation. What is this?
Really good. I just think it's funny. But I see so many dog shit arguments. The argument that would be used is that Hasan doesn't exploit workers like Bezos does. Of course he exploits workers. What are you talking about? Who do you think runs the servers that he fucking advertises on?
Yeah. This is why people say there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. So the argument then completely fucking falls apart. And it is literally no different than what a dumbass right-winger would say. It's just being said by someone who is supposedly on the left or a neoliberal, and also being put eloquently. I'll admit, like, he is rhetorically gifted. He can very confidently speak on matters, which certainly appeal to a lot of people on the internet. I am a dumb himbo. I am not very good at rhetoric. I say like a lot. I say a lot. I can't speak super fast. That doesn't appeal to a very specific type of online debate wanter, an online debate watcher who comes in for the blood sport. So this notion that it is exploitation when you're working with Amazon, where there are exploited workers down the line that you are taking advantage of. Yes, of course this is true. I wear t-shirts that are made by fucking child slave labor in Indonesian factories. Okay? Ethical consumption is functionally impossible. It's completely impossible under a capitalist organization of the economy. I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone. This iPhone has conflict minerals in it for it to fucking work. Minerals that have been extracted from the ground, that were extracted under horrifying conditions. Okay? It's baked into every part of our system. So admitting that, talking about it, and trying to change it, and the first step of that change starts with awareness, does not mean you can't use it. Because why would I
25 months
handicap myself on purpose
this community grow
for this insane, inescapable reality that exploitation is baked into every part of our fucking lives? This is no different than, lol, you say you're a socialist, and yet you have an iPhone. I'm sorry. I know it sounds like it's more intellectual, but it is in the very essence of pseudo-intellectual garbage. And it only works if you already have a preconceived bias towards the left, which you very well may have. It's kind of what I'm here for, so you can perhaps escape that.
Who do you think is employed by Twitch to, like, make sure that all the shit is working at the company? Like, who do you, like, of course you are, unless you literally are fucking, like, if you go outside and you're literally growing fucking, like, crops on your own and then selling that shit, then maybe you're not exploiting workers. But you're using a massive infrastructure that's set up by a whole bunch of other people. Like, that idea of, like, well, I don't exploit workers, the funniest thing about that idea...
And I'm sure he'll, like, fucking tie this back to editor shit that his community fucking completely fucking made up
not
too.
Exploiting workers is exactly the same argument libertarians make when they say they don't want to pay taxes.
Oh, surprising that he didn't go there.
Really,
even though, like, one of my editors is a DGG frog originally, and like, literally they'll downvote him in the subreddit because they keep like lying about him, and he'd be like, "You guys are fucking assholes, stop lying," and they'll downvote him in the subreddit. Like, I've seen him. So, once again,
a whole bunch of other people, like, that idea.
He's not wrong. Of course, exploitation is baked into every part of the system. Recognizing that, talking about it, trying to change it, is what you can do. Damn, there are so many convenient excuses for champagne socials to be completely immune to any and all criticism from hypocrisy. Or maybe there is no hypocrisy and you're upset that there is no hypocrisy there. Like, it's impossible to escape. You know what I mean? This is the funniest thing when people are like, wow, that's a convenient argument. It's like, yeah, it is. Because it's the fucking truth. It's only inconvenient to you because you don't want it to be a legitimate argument. That's the point. I know you're used to it by now, but how do you deal with this kind of thing? Like, does it ever get to a point where you're like, fuck this, I don't want to do it anymore? Sometimes. It's just like, it's just really bad arguments ultimately, which is fine. I mean, I don't really care as long as, you know, he's comfortable just like spreading the dumbest bottom of the barrel fucking arguments to his audience. Using Twitch involves using the functionality of the site. Streamers using Twitch is within the design of the site, the same way viewing Twitch is. This is a bizarre take. Your logic extends to anyone using Twitch being exploitative, even the viewers. 13-year-old XQ watchers are exploiting viewers. The horror. Dog shit take. Here's him signaling in chat how he doesn't understand SSS Sniper Wolf's unimaginable wealth while she's doing a tour of her house. Hasan's house is 25% smaller and costs the same amount. Wait, this guy literally got the fucking square footage of SSS Sniper Wolf's unimaginable wealth. She's insanely wealthy. She's one of the biggest fucking YouTubers on the planet. I love that these people have literally zero concept of how to fucking purchase a house, what it takes to purchase a house, what location means for a house. She lives in the fucking middle of a goddamn desert in a massive compound. One of the biggest fucking YouTubers, and like that's the same. We make the same amount of money. Okay, you got me, dude. Thanks. She's literally the biggest fucking female YouTuber. And how is he not profiting of the labor? People who clearly don't know the first thing about socialism, trying to gotcha socials over some nonsensical misinterpretation of exploitation and bougie lifestyle is so pathetic. You're just making it obvious you have no idea what you're talking about. Socialism has fuck all to do with one individual person's lifestyle. It's not and never was about rich or poor, good or bad, nor living some kind of aesthetic lifestyle. It's a cold and dispassionate analysis of an economic organization of production that distributes resources unevenly. Holy shit, this dude is fucking great. He's right. Based on conflicts of interest between those who own and those who operate the means of production, among other things that also fall in the category of private property of the landlords. How the fuck does enjoying nice things negate that? No wonder socialism is so stigmatized. If you fucking idiots think it necessitates living like a college student or a caveman, that's exactly what socialists are trying to prevent, because that's how way too many people live now. That's great. Holy shit. He fucking popped off. For some reason, someone's signing an exclusive contract with Jeff Bezos, who then makes enough money on his own contract to buy a $3 million house and afford a $900 stakes and then go and say kill the rich and complain. Kill the rich. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, totally. And then complain about it. Dude, that's the other part about this. It's like, these guys are like, they're cancer. Like, they just literally make shit up. And then other dumbasses who are on that fucking subreddit click on this and go, what? He's doing all this? That's fucking nuts. No one's going to come to my stream and be like, I wonder if this is what this guy is about. You know what I mean? Let me go click. No, you just read that. And now there's like 1,000 people who are like, yeah, this guy literally is doing all that. And also this argument seems to be very, this argument seems to be crazy. So Reddit seems to be obsessed with that $900. The stake was a total of $900. Also, Twitch employees are paid very well. It doesn't matter if they're paid very well. Like, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're, you know, it's not, there's still exploitation baked into every fucking facet of our lives, okay? Every part of production, commodity production, has inherent exploitation built into it. So anyone who uploads videos, files to digital cloud are exploiting the IT guys. What do you call it when someone makes massive amounts of money using others' labor without others getting a proper cut of that profit? I don't even know how I just did this. Oh, here it is. Why the fuck do people care so much if you bought a house, a fucking house, calm down, other humans that do the same thing? Yeah, it's incredibly fucking dumb. It is incredibly dumb. Read my essay too for weird. Holy fuck, dude. Look at this essay. Look at this essay. Bro, are you crazy? You think I'm gonna read all this? Are you fucking insane?
Hasan, your head looks huge today, King.
That's nuts. Anyway, ultimately these arguments are really fucking bad. Like they're really, really bad, which is surprising because it's coming out of a community that is that revels in intellectual conquest, I thought. So
14 months and
so
still
that's
no action.
that's
Come
kind of
on.
weird. But hey, it makes people, it gets people going, you know? But
3 months, baby ye.
so that's like the Jeff Bezos argument is like laughably stupid. And I talk about a bunch of different things, right? I talk about a bunch of different things that don't personally impact me, that I think are good to advocate for and champion for.
5 months and I'm still a champagne socialist. Ye.
Homelessness is one of those, certainly. One of those problems, certainly. I have, and I don't like fucking talking about this, but like this community has helped a lot of fundraising initiatives to combat homelessness. I've personally donated a bunch of money to those very same mutual aid organizations, specifically in Baltimore too. And outside of that, though, like me buying a house is not, adding additional burdens to the homelessness crisis. And not only that, but I would only be a hypocrite if I were to advocate against the decommodification of housing. But I still advocate for the decommodification of housing. I do not care if the price of my house is lower as a consequence of having publicly funded housing down the neighborhood, down the fucking street. I don't care. I believe that shelter is a human right. Okay? Fake poor, but I'm not. But I have never faked being poor. Like I have my subscription count in the top for that very same reason, so that people know. Why not put your money in a co-op unironically is a really great question. And I don't understand it at all. Because like, what is this? Like socialism is when I fund other co-ops or something? Like I've seen this take swirling around in the DGG circles too, which is like, why don't you fucking, start a co-op? Yeah, let me just stop streaming. Like, it feels like all of the arguments revolve around just stop streaming and do something else. You know what I mean? Just like, please, because you streaming on the platform makes me feel bad. So I want you to stop streaming and do something else so I don't have to think about it. And I'm not going to do that. So, I am an entertainer. Okay, I have a anti-capitalist perspective.
Unironically, you just need better PR. Lol.
And
for over a
that's
year
what
of
I do.
Starbucks,
You
King.
can like that content, and if you like that content and you want to fund that content, you can subscribe.
Hasan,
You don't
more like
have
peace
to.
and-
I like how Hasan is slowly moving away from socialism. You have to be completely fucking brain dead if you think anything I'm saying is different than any of the values that I have presented to you since I literally left TYT or even before TYT. There is no moving away from socialism. Socialism is not when you like fund other people's fucking co-ops or just stop doing what you're doing and then start a co-op instead. And it's really dumb. Yeah, dude. Let me just like, I don't know. Let me go invest in Ocean Spray. Anti-capitalists don't tell people to vote for Biden. Okay. Well, all right. Well, there are leftists in here who also don't believe I'm a real leftist. So, but they're still here and they're still supporting like a bunch of dumbasses for 10 months. Anyway. But Hasan's lack of PR also benefits him. It's a very weird take. Anyway, wait. The polling's way off simply because Trump, if you had two pretty normal candidates, polling would be more accurate. Will you take a break from politics after this? Seems taxing. Like, how does that guy go from that to, I like how Hasan is slowly moving away from capitalism. Is it just me? Self-driving cars are much further away than Tesla. I mean, the way you say you hate capitalism, but your decision in life make you seem either hypocritical or apathetic. Can't you see that? No, I don't think so. There's a fuck ton of housing co-ops in LA. You don't need to do anything but buy shares. Only Islam should tell people what to wear. You're using right-wing talking points to defend your... Oh, he's baiting. Oh, come on, dude. Please stop.
Absolute nerds, dude. Congrats on your new home.
All of these arguments are always reduced back to like hyper-individualistic focus. It's like socialism is when, you know, you donate 90% of your wealth or some shit. It's like as though that is going to solve any fucking problems. You talk shit on $2K watch it, but spend $3 million on a house. Yes, you're right. I should instead buy a $2,000 watch which I can live in when I have a fucking phone that already has the time on it. You're certainly correct. You are leaving cheaper house for less wealthy. That's pretty good. No, that's idiotic. That's my decision to buy a home is not like fucking contributing in any capacity to homelessness or anything like that. It's silly. It also doesn't help others either. Like that's also silly. It's a very silly take. What's wrong with living in a co-op housing complex? I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. What do you mean? I never said that there's anything wrong with living in a cooperatively owned housing complex. It seems like a great idea. Is that socialism? I should have not gotten a single family home for myself, but instead live in a cooperative housing complex. Like, this is what I don't get. Like it always goes back to like silly ass arguments, which is like, you shouldn't have gotten this house, but instead that house. That would be socialism. Socialism is when I listen to random anonymous people on the internet on like purchasing decisions that I make for myself. You know what I mean? The arguments are personal attacks upon you rather than critiques of socialism and what you believe in. They don't know what socialism is, so they just attack you. Yeah, it's like... But it's the same thing, too. It's the same as saying, like, dude, this guy preaches socialism, but he wears Supreme. I never wear Supreme. Even if I wore Supreme, like, who the fuck cares? Okay, suck my dick. Right? Like, and then they turn around and, like, just lie about it anyway. You know what I mean? Why do you get to make personal purchasing advice for the rich? I don't make personal purchasing advice for the rich, you dumb fuck. This is the problem, okay? It's about how wealth is generated. Oh, okay. Anyway, we've talked about it so many times that I can't repeat it over and over again. Like, it's literally just fundamental Marxist theory. I'm sorry, just fucking Google it at this point. Like, this is, it's so repetitive. Like, yeah, what is the socialist house price cutoff? Anyway, most of these people are going to hate me regardless of what I do. And this is just an opportunity they feel that is a good own. But if you are genuine in your interest in understanding more, or if you're genuinely like confused about any of this stuff, then you know, there's plenty of fucking things that you can do. The really stupid argument is that, you know, I have a contract with Jeff Bezos, so I'm like, I don't have to have that contract. Like, it's basically just saying I don't have to work on Twitch. Actually bathed and red pilled. What up, blood? Like that's a really stupid argument because, again, okay, then I have a contract with YouTube, which is still revolving around, like, still takes advantage of AWS servers. Like, it's impossible to stream on the internet and reach as large of a fucking audience as I do without being on a platform that is, of course, going to exploit people. So, yeah, on that note, it's top of the hour. A part of my fucking contract revolves around ads. And you guys already know that I run the least amount of ads out of all the top streamers that have renegotiated their contracts. YouTube doesn't use AWS, they use Google servers. Okay, well then Google. Like, it's not like Google is not exploitative. Like, you know what I mean? It's not, AWS is not the only fucking exploitative company on the planet. Do you understand? If you no longer want to see the ads, you can subscribe. You can use those exploitative Amazon Primes that you've turned into Twitch Primes. Okay? And use it here. You can fucking use an ad block or a VPN. But Twitch Prime is free. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. I've said this already a million times, and I'm just gonna say it one last time. But it is an incredibly petty argument that is rooted within envy, jealousy, but because that's such a base feeling and everyone knows that that's like a silly, petty thing to feel, not a good feeling to have, you have to couch it in some like intellectual, moral argument. Okay? And that's all it is. Like, oh, I'm not actually like upset. I don't even care about it actually. But it is really interesting. It is really hypocritical that he bought a fucking house. It's like, no, you're just, you know, as Chatter pointed out, you're laundering your negative feelings and hiding it in this intellectual, ideological, moralistic positioning when it's, in fact, far from that. There is no ideological counter there.
Bezos paid for my 3 months. I would like to redeem my heated gamer moment. Allah.
Congrats on the house, bro. What's up with the $900 steak, though? I did a live stream with a bunch of streamers where we went to a restaurant that was very expensive, and we had very expensive food, okay? We had Wagyu, and it was all streamed, and I paid for the entire meal, and the meal cost, I believe, what was it, like $2,000 or something? And people are using that as a counterpoint. New intro music on Destiny. Okay, I'm skipping all the Destiny stuff after this. It feels like you are being disingenuous since you are only revealing this to us since it was exposed. I wonder why I was trying to hide the purchase of a house. I wonder if there could be a reason for why I would try to hide the purchase of a house. maybe the fucking massive security breach and the actual threats to my fucking life have something to do with that. If you cannot comprehend that, I don't know what to tell you, but you can comprehend that because Coldinho, that's your 14th sock account on this fucking broadcast because all 13 of the other ones have been banned already. So it is rather weird that you have been banned so many fucking times from this channel that I recognize your goddamn name. Like, why don't you put your fucking social security information on there when you're talking shit next time? Huh? Why don't you tell me what your fucking address is? It's not even that I didn't even hide that I was looking at houses. Like, the whole time while we were like, yeah, Milena, you fucking owned them. The whole time I was like, even when we were doing like house watching shit, I would literally make jokes about how I'm looking for houses too. So it's that people that are fucking criticizing me are not in this community and they didn't know. There's a reason why like my community does not feel fucking betrayed by any of this and are like frustrated. It's not because they're like fucking parasocial simps. It's because I'm as honest and as open about it as possible without like compromising my own fucking security. I literally joked about how because I was house hunting so much that when I now look at pornography, the first thing I notice is like how nice the fucking house is. Like I literally joked about that. So people that are unaware of this, just like how they're unaware of the relationship between a fucking watcher, chatter, and a subscriber and myself are, that are unaware that I've had like my subscription count on the top of my corner for as much transparency as possible for as long as possible, are coming in from the outside being like, wow, there's a lot of hypocrisy here. It's like, no. No. I forgot to fucking, did I run the ad break? I did, right? At the top of the hour. I know I talked about it, but I don't know if I ran it. Or I might have like forgotten to run it. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, no, I ran it. We're good.
I'm a parasocial simp, but I get
I ran it. Destiny Arc, don't care. Destiny doesn't care, by the way. Oh, there's the Ludwig clip that we saw already. Read a news article, tweet it with lol, leave the internet burning for 3 days. This community is composed of Hasan hate stands. What is this? Oh, they just searched me on the... Oh my god. I mean, it's not... They don't just, like, put my name out there either. It's like, if you just look at the past month, these are just the ones that feature my name. What championing a political movement looks like? 139 comments. Hasan drama. Yeah, I really want to know, like, what championing a political movement looks like from dudes who are writing fucking Reddit essays, dude. Didn't they used to have a rule about Hasan posts? What happened to that? Yeah, holy fuck, dude. I saw a literal fucking post that was like dominoes, like Destiny posting LOL. The entirety of the left and right canceling Hasan, like small domino, big domino. Like they were literally taking credit for it. Are we acting like being XQ's go-to political guy is somehow an accomplishment? Why does he choose Destiny over Hasan? XQ's been talking to Destiny before Hasan was even a streamer. What? I'm wondering why it matters. Because Destiny owns Hasan in every debate, lol. They're already working on brigading that thread. Yeah, they work super hard. They literally do. Like, I hope Ludwig doesn't get in fucking trouble now, too. Like, it's wild. Hater takes it too far on Hasan. Most stable Destiny fan, lol. Just like, okay, we're done. We're done. I'm sure Lud already has fucking hate threads lined up against him too. XQC went to D because you were too busy to talk to Mike Preisner. Yeah, I mean. Destiny had a video analyzing your house hunting, and he said he has a lot of money. Why can't he just outbuy others? Then he has that take now. Yeah, that's not surprising because there is no principle there. The principle is fucking just shitting on me. He's climbing low with the mouse pad. Ludwig on the dangerous. Some streamer space. We already saw this, right?
But, you know, like Amaranth. Someone tried to burn her.
Yeah, we already saw this one. He already said Hasan is rich. He can just buy security. Like, what the fuck? Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I guess that's fine. So that he can then turn around and be like, Hasan is so rich he bought security. Fucking some socialist he is, dude. Totally, dude. Yeah, that's an incredibly reasonable fucking take, I think. Yeah. Tom reacts to r/Destiny. Oh, Jesus. Let's look at the fucking thread already. I'm sure that these are normal comments. Destiny talking about Hasan for 5 minutes and Hasan raging about Destiny for an entire stream.
Not I watch clips. Me and my wife love your sense of
Don't forget, if you mention anything, if you're an obsessed DG freak show.
Keep doing you and
dude, had no self-awareness, dude. 55 minutes ago.
Hottie dog, 12 months.
Destiny's been on vacation, barely streaming for like 2 weeks now. Literally any drama or hot topic will fill up the entire page. It had to be a $3 million house in Hollywood. It had to be. DG not sending their best. Turns out Casey Johnson was a mirror the community she was obsessed with. Imagine being someone who watched the page. That doesn't even catch most of it because they're often deliberately leaving his name out. These are currently on the front page and not caught here. Big oofs on LSF today. Top 10 things that did not age well. You're moving into the poor parts of Beverly. I shit on rich people's houses all day when. John sees the light. Hossie, not enough people live their principles also. 93 results from the last week. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Deli Canley, are you missing? Bellini Corivella. Sleep bro, be careful and take care.
Like, showing how little they care by immediately jumping on it. Hasan drama plus Germa dollhouse.
I own 2 houses. It doesn't make a lot of sense to go to work. I could just rent out a house. Doesn't add a lot of value to society, but it's a good way to accumulate wealth. But nothing over 2.6 million. That'd be too much, frankly.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh, God, Ludwig. It had to be $3 million. He didn't say it had to be $3 million. Wow, you managed to cram all the dog shit takes into one comment of this issue. He bought it because he wanted it. Our socials now going to go back to ancient arguments used by monarchs to rape any woman they want or to pillage any town for the sake of it. Lol, didn't exploit workers. What was the company again? That he had reports of employees pissing in bottles and getting overworked, underpaid. Who employs Hasan again? Holy fuck, dude. These arguments, like, the funniest part about debate lords is that, like, they'll never understand that to the average human being, they sound fucking insane. Like, they are literally just absolutely fucking insane. And they are insane. Jesus Christ, dude. What kind of fucking take is that? Wait, what? Wait, what? People are still arguing about Hasan buying a mansion and not the fact that he acquired that money by being a parasite who steals other people's content and art, uses his mom as a personal stove dishwasher, and profits off unhealthy parasocial relationships. Ironic that the hammer and sickle supposed to represent commies when all they earn their money by literally sitting in their chair all day, contributing nothing to society. $2.5K likes. 2,500 individuals were like, that's a fucking take. Like, he's enslaving his mother. Bro, I'm
Feels weird,
sorry.
man.
Literally, the reason I felt less anxious to get vaxxed. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Guys, that is fucking insane, dude. I mean, there's no other motivating principle there beyond, like, I just fucking hate this dude. I despise him so much. I despise this dude so much that, like, I just fucking get an aneurysm when he's even brought up. And in that
Baby,
fucking fit of
baby,
rage, I just
baby.
immediately
3 million
agree with,
check.
like, whatever people are saying about the person I dislike.
I
That's
just got back from my
nuts,
22-hour shift at the LSF posting
Yo,
factory.
people are
I'm the
fucking
real working class.
psychotic, dude. That's I saw someone say on 820 that you dress down and use your mom to convince people you are poor and sub to donate. People are insane. To be fair, I think like that actually reduces it perfectly. Like that actually shows that I have not heard a single fucking person that like actually watches this stream or has actually ever watched like more than 10 minutes of this fucking stream
All
make
love.
a take like that. It just goes to show that there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, fuck that guy. I fucking hate him. It's nuts. Charlie Keller, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. It's so fucking dumb that it's like, it comes across like a joke almost. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, boys. That's a fucking bottomless pit right there. I don't know how that works. You're sounding like Train Lol. Bro, the criticisms that are fucking launched against me are so psychotic that they kind of own themselves, unless you unironically think that like me defending myself against someone who says you've literally enslaved your mom is, or that I'm like making myself look poor. Of course, the irony is like I'm either
Been
dressed
camping the
down
last week.
to
Good
like
be back.
look like
I
I'm
hope I
actually
didn't miss
poorer than
much.
I am as I beg for subs. Okay. Or I put my mom in a fucking $3 billion mega mansion that encompasses the entirety of fucking Beverly Hills and West LA and West Hollywood, while I drip up in like fucking Supreme clothing. I'm both dressing down to appear poor, but also dressing up to flex on everyone because I am a fake socialist at the same time. Your mom lives in a $3 million house and you're at the same time enslaving her and splurging money on frivolities.
While I was Googling around, I came across this article about Hungary, or rather an American guy living in Hungary and his experiences. Being Hungarian and having grown up in Hungary naturally piqued my interest. 3 depressing realities about living.
Wait, he responded to it? Man, kind of fucked up that Hasan is taking advantage of his mom by having her live with him as a housemaid when he has enough money to hire staff. How dare you go after his mom, sicko? Who's liking this? Why are people liking this? Why is there like a human being that considers this to be an intelligent fucking retort? Oh my God, that's so fucking sad.
Don't worry, my place is 6.8 million. Let the hate shift toward me.
I guess he's momless. Like, I'm sorry for the offensive act of having a mom. That's wild, dude. They're an artist? Yeah, they're There's certainly a take artist, I'll tell you that. I haven't fucking seen the he enslaves his mom take before. Their take on sex work? The problem with OnlyFans is the people being affected in sex work.
I don't understand you. What are you doing? Go and get a job. That should do. Go. I don't understand you. What are you doing?
Okay, that's an idiotic. This guy only fucking speaks in like Red Dead memes. Your community are such pussies. They don't defend you enough, and they're not aggressive. I don't think they're pussies. I think they're just like, I don't know, having fun. I think enough people defend me as is.
Happy 7 months, BB.
Yeah, my community are parasocial simps who like relentlessly defend me, or pussies that don't defend me hard enough, of course. All right, let's watch this fucking thing. None of these takes make sense. It's either you dress down to exploit your audience, or you dress up to distance from your audience to exploit the parasocial relationships. It's such a black and white take in both scenarios. And with you exploiting your audience when you're just a content creator and do what content creators do, make content. Yeah, no, that's the point. That's literally the fucking point. It's that they just don't want me to fucking do content, or they don't like me. That's what the point's reduced to, unfortunately. Like, I just don't like him. I don't want him to do what he's doing. I don't appreciate it. Why is he doing that? He should stop doing that.